just like Kanan did for me and Ghost.
Who?
That's a story for a different time.
I want to live.
There's a goddamn street war between the Marquez cartel and CBI.
¿Qué pasa, muchachos?
You need to watch your back.
Tommy gonna blow all this shit up. He's my partner, bro.
Is anyone working with Tommy?
No, he's a lone wolf.
Whoa.
You got nerve, Egan.
I will burn that motherfucking coalition to the ground before I let them take it from me.
I'm like the Santa Claus of powder.
I'll skin you alive.
I will always be here for you. I love you, my son.
Make him suffer.
This is gonna be the battle of our fucking life.
What's up with ass niggas? This your boy J Miles. Now I'm back with another video. You know what to do. If you're new, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your bad friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 4 Force, and this one right here is Tommy's trip to New York confirmed. So pretty much in this particular video, I will be giving my prediction on how basically, you know, Tommy will end up in New York, because we know basically by book 2 Ghost that eventually Tommy will cross over to, you know, the Power Book 2 universe, which means he has to go to New York. We know that Force timeline is behind book 2 already. I really shouldn't have to explain that. If you don't know that, then you're kind of a casual, just saying. But Force timeline is behind book 2's timeline. So the scene where Tommy went to try and take out Tasha hasn't happened yet. So with that being said, we know a crossover with Tommy going to New York is getting ready to. So I will be covering all of that and a little bit more in this particular video. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, to start this thing off, as you remember, at the end of episode 2 of this new season of Force season 3, JP sent a text message to Tommy that says Kate checked herself out of the hospital and went back to New York. So there's the first major clue, which set off a bunch of us radar that let us know, okay, if Kate is in New York, then we know automatically that Tommy has to get ready to come to New York because of the events that took place in book 2. What took place in book 2? Well, we know eventually Tommy went to New York to try to take out Tasha. But how did he get to New York to take to try to take out Tasha, or or why? Well, we know he was there because he wanted revenge on Tasha for one, trying to snitch on him, and also for taking out Lakeisha. We know that. But I know one of the major stories was when will he come? Like I said, we already have confirmation that Kate is in New York. We also know that Kate was in New York and then she leaves, right?
House is empty. No sign anyone's been there in a while.
Pretty fucking cool.
So as you can see there, that we know that Kate Egan eventually left New York because right here Pinky just confirmed it for us when they was trying to find out who was it that basically went to Kate Egan's house with that letter pretending to be Monet, right? We all know that was Diana, but the point is Pinky confirmed that Kate Egan has been gone. We also know that the aftermath of season 3 of, you know what I'm saying, the aftermath of season 3 and book 2, season 4 took place immediately after it. So that means this isn't long after, right? So let's go ahead, since we know that episode 1 comes right after episode 310 of book 2, episode 1 of 401. That means that Tommy has to be very close to coming. So I don't necessarily think he's coming this next episode, but I think he may get the message that makes him get ready to head to New York, and he probably actually will be there about time episode 4 is what I'm guessing. Now, let's get a little bit more confirmation on how we know that he's getting ready to come, because Egan, actually Kate, it seems like Kate, it wasn't even there very long, to be honest with you, because take a look at this. One second, you know how they be with these copyrights and shit. Hold on. I'm gonna play it over, actually. Sorry, that niggas meant to already had this up. So as we know, that's how Tommy ended up, you know, finding that phone. Obviously, she gave Tommy the letter. So this is the question: did she? Oh no, she. According to what she just said, you know, she didn't know what was in it, right? So that means she must have just maybe she mailed the letter to Tommy. You know what I'm saying? She had to have mailed it to him. Because she didn't know exactly what was in it. Basically, by judging by what she just said, she had to have mailed it to him. But I don't think Tommy would have came if, you know, she just called them and was like, "Hey, you got a letter here at the house from Monet Tejada or whatever," which is what, you know, Diana told her when she delivered the letter. Me personally, I just don't think that's enough that Tommy would drop what he's doing in Chicago to come. Now, if he gets the letter and he sees that, oh, this is confirmation to where Tasha's address is, then he will come. So my guess, she mailed the letter to him. So pretty much that's all that was needed, pretty much, of that clip. That lets you know that, you know, she had to more than likely mail the letter to him. And also what I wanted to see, show y'all that's important, take a look of what's in the background. See, there's boxes still inside of the house, right? So that means one of the two. One, Kate is getting ready to leave, or two, she just got there. Now it could be that she just got there. Like I said, we just seen here, you know, that JP sent a text saying that Kate was in New York. But also keep in mind, at this point here, the video, that Tommy is already there. So if the boxes are still packed, you know what I'm saying, in New York, let's say it's because it's from her just getting there, then that means Tommy came almost immediately after this message here. So, like I said, as early as next episode, but like I said, my prediction will probably be episode 4. He's gonna leave to go to New York. Now, it could also mean, you know, it could mean that she is preparing, she's actually preparing to leave. Like maybe she's packing all of her stuff up, you know what I'm saying? And she's preparing to leave for Chicago. But my thing is, I mean, maybe she's leaving because she knows she got a son and a grandson there, and now she just want to be there. That could be it. Or, you know, she just got. I would go with she just got there. But y'all let me know in the comment section which one y'all think it is. Is it that she just got there, or do you think she's possibly getting ready to leave? I think she just got there. But judging by the Pinky situation, we know now this is what we know, that she left not too long after this. Because this here is episode 10, people. For those of y'all that don't know, this is episode 310 of Book 2 Ghosts. So if this is episode 10 of Book 2 Ghosts, then that means episode 403, which is when Pinky confirmed she was gone, she left shortly after that, maybe a week top. I don't even think it was a week, probably days. You know what I'm saying? So why she leave so quickly afterwards? And they say no, and also no. Here's the key thing. I forgot about this.
House is empty. No sign anyone's been there in a while.
Pretty fucking.
He said no sign that anyone has been there at all. So actually, that means Kate has been gone for a while. So no sign that no one's been there for a while. So that means maybe Tommy does have a little while before he comes. So let's say what's these events that's taking place, or it could be just another major writing error. Y'all let me know in the comment section, because if you follow my channel for a while, we talk about this a lot. There is major writing discrepancies that's going on when it comes to these timelines. But Pinky confirmed, like you just heard, that is no sign of anyone being there at all. We know episode 310, which this is 310, takes place immediately after, the aftermath of we know episode 401, takes place immediately after the aftermath of episode 310. So that means the episode where Pinky confirmed that no sign of anyone being there in a while is 403. So unless a lot of time kind of has taken place between 401 and 403, it's a writing discrepancy. But let's just go with some time has passed there. You know what I'm saying? Either way, Tommy, has had to have already have came. It's not much time between there. So either way, Tommy is going to be showing up very soon. That's the thing. So pretty much, like I said, we know he shows up to take her out. We know what ends up happening. What ends up happening is they, him and Tasha ends up squashing it. And I believe he goes back to Chicago shortly afterwards, But I'm gonna throw this out here, and I'll touch more on this in my next video. I think it's actually a possibility that JP gets taken out while he's in New York and he rushes back to Chicago for answers. And both him and Kate leaves. But that's another video, people. So pretty much that's all I got for y'all as far as this particular video, though. So definitely let me know in these comment sections, how quick do you think, how soon do you think we are to Tommy going over to New York and we getting our first crossover where we're gonna have to see, you know, Tommy in New York. So we're probably gonna see Tariq as well. So I'm gonna say this: Tariq, we probably will see Tariq this maybe as short as soon as episode 4, possibly. But the scene of what we're really looking for, what we anticipate, where he actually comes to Chicago, probably won't be to like in episode 8, is what I am predicting. No, actually episode 9. Sorry. Episode 9. So I think we see him in this episode 4 coming up, possibly in episode 5, either way, you know, where he's gonna be in New York and you know Tommy and him have their little scene or whatever. And then later on, once Tariq shows up in Chicago. But anyways, there you have it, people. That's Tommy's trip to New York confirmed. We know it's coming. I think it, like I said, I think it's coming as soon as episode 4, possibly 5. But let me know exactly what you guys think of it in the comment section. But like usual, if you're cool with me and fool with me, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment. Let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. But until the next video, I'm out.